Hey everyone, it's Michael and
Ruben
from Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au, bringing you the best of everything.
Just everything.
Everything.
Not even being specific anymore, just bringing
Not
you
anymore.
everything.
It's
Alrighty.
all the good stuff. So, what have we got here, Rubes?
I don't know, we should probably be specific for the video. We've got some gold coins.
We do. So, this is an epic buybacking. So, these are all buyback coins. And we just thought one of the things I love about working here is the fascinating stuff that comes in and the various conditions that comes in. So there is a video floating around that you either have seen very recently or is about to be released about some silver that we bought back. That's the bars are in all sorts of varying condition. This is a similar video, but it's gold focused. And actually on this one, I'm showing how good some things can come in. They're basically, they look brand new, even though some of these are 20, 30 years old. So let's start off with the kangaroos.
Alrighty.
So this one here is even still in its shrink wrapping from the Perth Mint. And this, if I put my eyeballs back on, this is a 2000 and, I want to say 8, but I think I'm wrong, 2006. So 2006 kangaroos, even still in their shrink wrapping. So it amazes me to say these are in as new condition. I think he's understating it, particularly the centre ones in here. You know, they won't have seen the light of day since they left the refinery in Perth. 2006, almost 20 years ago, 17 years ago.
Sitting in a safe somewhere and waiting for the price of gold to go up to where it has been.
Yeah. Or the necessity to break in. Now this one, these are 21 years old. This is the 2002 Nugget. So back before we used to call it the Roo. It is technically still called the Nugget, but we all call them Roos these days.
Yeah.
But you can see there it's got Nugget written on it. And just the incredible design there. So I'll guarantee you pretty much, that one's got a scratch on the capsule.
Oh.
There you go. One of them's not quite as flash as all the rest, but all the rest are very, very, like, again, as new. This is the condition that they turn up in from the mint, like the 23s that we're buying now. You know, they are a comparable sort of thing. So every so often in buybacks, you can get these fascinating things in incredible condition. These kangaroos are a part of it. Now, I also brought in some $200 coins. Now, these are a fascinating thing. These are produced by the Perth Mint. These are 99.99% pure gold. And I don't care what the 0.0001 is. These are 0.9999. 4 nines gold, as has been for many, many years. These are produced by the Royal Australian Mint. These are actually Australian legal tender, the same as the kangaroo, but these were actually designed initially for circulation.
Yes.
So you still can you can take these down the corner store and you can pay for your bottle of milk with these $200 coins. Now these are in remarkable condition, even though they haven't come in capsules or the packaging like this.
You see them come in all sorts. You see them in those little sleeves, you see them in little books, you see them in cases. They kind of did a whole range with these ones, so it's always a roll of the dice as to what they're going to come in.
They did what they termed uncirculated, which is what these are. They also did proofs as well, so they're kind of aimed at the collector market. You've got different designs on them. So even here we can see that we've got the koala. Is that all we've got in this one? I know there's a Charles and Diana there, which is possibly a little poignant these days. All the rest seem to be the koala edition from the loosed ones. There's a few Charles and Dianas. And then in here you've got the Pride of Australia. There's 2 of these by the look of it, and these will be the emu. So you get all sorts of designs. They're not, look, I'm not trying to sell these as this is a U-Butte collector's item, because they're not. They've never really built a collector premium into them. But they're a fascinating part of Australian currency history. It's one of the few times in modern history where we have, as a country, designed a circulating gold coin. We don't tend to do that very often ever these days.
What do they actually do differently is the question I'm going to pose. Because, I mean, that's it. Obviously, they have been circulated, some of them. But what actually makes a circulating coin besides the fact that it's been circulated?
The fact that it's not pure. So these are 22 carat. So they mix in a component. If I had the XRF here, I'd show you. But they mix in a component. It'll tell me on here how much. No, it won't. There you go. They mix in a component of copper just to give it that strength to be able to circulate around the neighbourhood.
Pure gold coins, after a while of sitting in people's pockets or whatever, tend not to be quite as they tend not to be quite as rugged as something with a little bit of copper in it. That's why you'll see with things like Krugerrands or the American Gold Eagles, things like that, that actually were designed to be circulated.
Sorry. Throw that in there.
Yeah, thanks. That were actually designed to be circulated. They will have the copper in there to kind of toughen them up.
Yeah, that's right. But people shy away, and I get why. People shy away from things like the $200 coins because they're not pure. They incur GST, and it becomes a bit of an issue. But we still buy them back at spot, so it's not a big deal. They're a fascinating thing to add into your stack to encourage discussion, because I guarantee you, 9 out of 10 people, if you show them this and say, this is an Australian $200 coin, they will look at you funny. Like,
Australia doesn't make $200 coins.
What are you talking about? That's rubbish.
$1, $2. Yeah.
So you can actually say, I've got a gold coin. Everyone thinks $1 and $2 coins. I've got a gold coin that's actually worth $200 coin, $200 Australian. Things like that. It's that fascination, that side of it, that it brings that flavour to your stack, if you like.
All right, we've got a few of them here. There's not like heaps and heaps and heaps. Are we selling them?
We will sell them
up online?
So these will go in. There'll be a listing online for $200 coins. So that'll be this bunch here, and I think we've got a few extras as well. I just grabbed a bit full as I was running through. These will probably go up as something along the lines of, Ruben will put a link in down below, but I think it's termed Perth Mint 1 ounce buybacks, Perth Mint 1 ounce coin buybacks. It's something like that. So click on the link below, it'll take you straight to it. If there's none left, it's because they've sold out. They're not, honestly, we're not highlighting these because we're trying to sell them, although we will sell them. I'm highlighting these just to give you an idea of what comes through the store and the interest and the fascination, and to geek out a little bit, I suppose. But it just shows the things that come in.
It honestly does get a little bit exciting when the price of gold and silver go up, because you see these people that may have had these sitting in their safe for 20, 30 years or whatever, that turn on the TV one day and go, gold, it's up, I forgot I had those sitting, and they because they see people talk about it or whatever, they go, I might see what they're worth, I'll sell them back. And so they're going out just as quickly at the moment because it's very popular, but you do start to see some interesting things come in buybacks. And so it's always exciting to see, because it'll often eat up the premium that people might have paid extra for certain coins, or always worth checking out buybacks when the price is up, because more people are selling back. It's as simple as that.
So don't be disappointed if you click on the link and it says sold out, because these will go relatively rapidly. If they're there and you're interested in them, grab one, because it will not last long, I'll guarantee that part of it. And let's face it, where else are you going to get a pretty much brand new condition 1 ounce gold kangaroo?
Before it was even a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Well, before it was labelled as the kangaroo coin anyway.
Yeah. So, view this as an interesting video, and if there's some still available, grab one while you can.
No worries. All right, thank you very much, Michael. We will see you in the next video.
Sounds good. See ya.